Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Dr. Diane Johnson with Alterman and Johnson Family Chiropractors, and you're joining us for Q&A with Doctors A and J. And we're here with Dr. Janet Fienemann, who's a local expert and authority and just wonderful support person. And Janet, just start by telling us about yourself.
Aw, thank you for having me. I'm Dr. Janet Fienemann. I'm a therapist here in Jacksonville Beach turned badass life coach. And I teach people to feel better by overcoming big emotions and anxiety and learning sort of the tools and strategies to overcome negative programming and to cope with change and challenges in life with ease and calm.
Now is the time when we need those skills, isn't it? So you have created this series and you're giving us, we're doing little snippets here, but then you have an online program that you're making available to people for free right now. So
yes,
tell us about that.
Yeah, so, you know, in general, I see people in person, one-on-one, either through Zoom a lot of times or in person. But I also have some courses for those who aren't able to do that. And one of my courses is From Panic to Peace. And it's a 2-week course, and it encompasses sort of my 12 kind of foundational tools and strategies and skills to living your badass life, to managing anxiety and becoming more resilient in your life.
Okay. So today's topic that we're going to be discussing, I think, is maybe a challenging one at this time, but such an important one as well. It's gratitude, right?
Yeah.
Gratitude. Yeah. And, you know, at any given moment, there's so much we can be grateful for, but it's not always easy to see that. So
it isn't. And I wanted to really include it in this because what I've been noticing in these last couple of weeks in my sessions with clients is that the clients who are struggling the most are having the hardest time finding the gratitude, and the clients who have already sort of developed that gratitude practice are really managing better. And that with the clients are struggling, that when I bring up the gratitude practice, it really is like a light bulb. You know, it really does bring them right back into, okay, right, yes, this is all really difficult, but some people are in more stress than I am.
So, you know, Janet, in talking to you about all of these different topics that you cover, I can just really see how they just all build on one another, and putting all the pieces into place. What a difference. So
yeah.
What are we going to do today as far as the demonstration of gratitude practice?
Yeah. So I'd like to I have a sort of like a 5-step process or something, a few step process for gratitude. So what we find is that people who are who are grateful, that they actually have a gratitude practice. They may not know it or not, but they do. And that having that practice of gratitude is an indicator for improved health and longevity and mental health. So what I suggest is that every day to write down 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for in this day. So it can't be just global, well, I have a house to sleep in, you know? It has to be things that happen to you in this day. And what that forces you to do is to not focus just on the big things, but to look at the small things, you know, to be grateful for the delivery person who brought you lunch today, to be grateful for the virtual school teacher who taught the lesson instead of you today, or grateful for an extra long nap that your toddler took. Those little things, the majority of life is made up of those things. It's not made up of, you know, marriages and births and all those big things. And so what they have found is that when you every day write down those 3 to 5 things, it forces you to start looking at those little things and paying attention to them. We have a negativity bias in our brain. It's wired to process negative things more vividly and more repeatedly to keep us safe from danger. And so by doing this, we're now starting to repeat in our mind and to imagine more vividly all of these positive little things. And it really, this may be the most profound change agent that I teach. if there was to be one tool that you did to change your life, I think that practicing gratitude would be probably the one thing that I would recommend. And it's something, especially now, that you could do with your family, whether you got a jar and before bed or after at dinner time or whenever, everybody wrote or drew something that they were grateful for that day and put into the jar. And then maybe at the end of the week, you could dump it out and you could all look at each other's gratitudes. Some people will do like a whiteboard where everybody can write and draw on there. There are Facebook groups for gratitude, and some people will do like a text group with friends or family that helps to have that level of accountability and sharing. And there are also free gratitude apps that will send you a reminder each day to write your gratitudes. So the more accountability and shared gratitude, it just exponentially increases the benefit.
This makes me want to put a post on our Facebook page. What are you grateful for today?
Yes.
Oh, so that's just a wonderful practice. And I love how you brought that to not how as individuals we can use it, but bringing that to the family, because so many of our practice members are, raising young families, and that's an excellent tool. All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us, and tell us again how people can contact you or how they can find you.
So the best way to reach me probably is Facebook and Instagram. My Facebook is Dr. Janet in Jax, and my Instagram is Dr. Janet Fienemann, Badass Life Coach.
Sweet. All right. Thank you, Janet.
Thank you.